I'm playing with a new format and I wanted to share it with you. This format is just kind of coming to life, so it's a little bit of a toddler right now, but I'm really excited about it. And it combines all of my favorite things. It's a short format, so I wanted to share that with you. So the idea is 20 minutes, and it combines the 3 things that I think really make my body feel good. And that's meditation or a seated practice, some sort of weightlifting, strength, and then some sort of flow at the end. So the breakdown is going to be this way. 5 minutes of seated meditation, 10 minutes of strength, followed by 5 minutes of cool down and kind of a yoga flow style, so that you leave in this really yummy, just kind of blissful place that I always leave a yoga class in. But I also love that strength portion. And then for me, in the morning especially, the most important thing for me is to check in with my body and just kind of have that touchstone of what do you need, what's going on, what's coming up. And just listening to that wisdom of your body, because it's really wise if you allow yourself to sit and listen to it. So that's what we're going to do. So set your timer for 20 minutes, and we're going to start in a seated meditation, followed by some weight work, and then we're going to go into a flow and finish in a really happy place. All right, let's get started. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is find a seat. So find somewhere comfortable that you can sit up for about 5 minutes. I like to do a little cross-legged position. If you have really tight hips, this can be really uncomfortable, so you could do it on your knees, you could do it in a chair. If lying down feels better, go for that. So find a seated position, and then find a timer somewhere. You're gonna set it for 5 minutes. So I'm not a meditation teacher, I'm just a normal human being who is trying to connect to her body. So I'm not gonna do a lot of talking through this. Really, I just want to give you the space and kind of give you a little motivation and nudge towards touching in with your body and touching base with your body. So find a seat, find a timer, click your 5 minutes. And then I like to just start by letting my eyes fall closed, letting my hands rest on my knees. Whew, got some energy coming up. And then tapping into my breath. So that is my connection point into my body, is checking in with my breath and seeing where it's at. Just feeling my belly rise and fall and sinking into that place of awareness. So I'm going to let you sink into that place of awareness, wherever that is, and see if you can just listen. Without changing anything, without judging anything, seeing what your body is telling you, saying I'm open and ready to receive whatever message you want to send me, body, and then just listen. And there's your dog alarm for 5 minutes. High West. So then take that experience, whatever it was, accept it, acknowledge it, and say, okay, that was an experience. You don't have to judge it if you weren't good or bad at meditation. There's really no such thing. Just a little touchstone of getting still for 5 minutes and checking in with yourself. Something that I know a lot of us don't do, or give yourself that time and space to just peacefully sit by yourself for 5 minutes. So I hope that tapped you into something, got you a little connected. And now we're going to move to that strength portion. All right, time for the strength portion. So set your timer for 10 minutes. We're going to do about 5 moves, each of them for about 10 reps. So let's do it. Start in a plank position. You can always drop to your knees for this. We're going to do a row. So as if you have a weight in that hand, you can always grab a weight if that feels like something your body is wanting, but your elbow is shooting straight up and back. And then you're trying to keep your hips as still as possible, so avoiding that rock. 8, 9, 10. Fabulous. Little upper body. I'm gonna grab 10s. So we're gonna do a lower, so pressing up, drop into your knees a little bit. You're gonna control that lower and then press. Lower, press. Oh, I already feel my shoulders. Lower, press. So that controlled lower is gonna get into those lats, those big movers in your back. You're also obviously getting a lot of shoulders. We'll call that 5. Pressing those weights straight overhead. 7, 8, 9, 10, 10. Oh, nice job. We're gonna come down to the bottom. You're gonna cross your right over your left, like you're doing a supine pigeon or a hip stretch, if you're familiar with that. Plant your hands. You're gonna lift and lower. So really squeezing your left glute, flexing your right toes towards your face. 6, 7, 8. Last one. Switch sides. So this is getting into your glutes and your hamstrings on the back side of your body. And that's gonna help support posture, help support your knees, really help you stand up tall. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're gonna grab your weight one more time. Doing something a cross body. I always like to do something, some sort of chopping cross body motion. So, right leg is gonna be in front, weight is gonna be here. Squeeze your glutes, you're gonna cross, chop. So I'm keeping my core as still as possible, hips as still as possible, but bracing, pulling my belly button in towards my spine. So, really using the core what it's meant for, which is stability. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. I'll show you what it looks like on this side. Cross. Your heart rate, if you keep these transitions nice and tight, gets a little cardio action too. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Now we're gonna do a deadlift into a row. Looks like this from the side. Weights are gonna graze just down your thighs, little bend of your knees, keeping your chest nice and lifted, shoulders retracted. When you hit that low point right at your knees, you're gonna row, and then stand. Slide, row, row, stand. As I'm standing, I'm squeezing my glutes right there. Stand. The deadlift is one of the most effective full body strength exercises. It hits everything. That's why it's in the Olympics as one of the powerlifting moves. We'll call that 5. I hope you're counting. 7. Ooh, almost there. 8. 9. 10. Awesome. Last little bit. I like to get my heart rate up. So we're gonna do a squat jack. So down, press, press. 3, 4, jump it up a little bit. You can always just do a squat press here if you're not into impact. Let's do about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So let's see how much time we have left. 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Let's see if we can get one more round of everything in. So start in that plank. Nice strong plank, squeeze your glutes, and row. Keeping those elbows tucked in tight to body. Oh, I'm starting to rock. 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Shoulders are fired up. Grab your 10s, bend your knees, press up. Feel your core tuck under, glute squeeze, so your entire spine is really supported here. Drop, press. That control lower is where you get that lat work. As if you're really trying to pull something down. And the nice thing about 10 minutes is that it's really manageable. But as you can see, I'm really getting the work. 4, 3, 2, oh, stay with me. Oh, that's really hard. Woo! Grab your 10, do that twist. So squeeze your glutes, chop. Trying to dig my knee into that ground for stability. 3, 2, 1. So in that, I really feel my left obliques pulling these side rotator muscles in your core that allow you to twist and move. Those are the ones that are really stabilizing you here. Tall spine, chop. So another option here is to use lighter weight or no weight at all. Just stabilizing. See if you can connect into your hips. Seeing if it's possible to rotate upper body while keeping lower body still. 2, 1. Woo! All right, back to that hip raise. Come back down, cross, flex your toes, plant your hands, lift and lower. Lift, stay. Wes is gonna try and sneak in. 6, really driving through that right heel. 2, 1, good, switch sides. Right over left. Now my right hip is significantly tighter than my left. I don't know if you can see this. This is about the most comfortable position. So just taking note, if you feel a little kind of tightness, discrepancy side to side, really normal, just spend a little bit more time stretching that side. 2, One, good. Roll it up. 2 more moves. Deadlift into a row. Let's do it from the front side, what it looks like. Chest is open, shoulders are back and down. Sliding it in, right, left, stand, squeeze. Standing nice and tall. Right, left, stand. So when I'm standing, I'm not hyperextending my back. I'm coming to what they call standing plank. Looks like this. Boom, shoulders right over hips, over knees, over ankles. Really strong, powerful position. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. My clock is telling me 10 minutes are up. But the cool thing about this is sometimes you find you got a little more energy once you just get started. If you give yourself permission to just do 10 minutes, you might find that 10 is plenty. You might find like now, got a little bit more energy, so I'm gonna finish my last 10 reps of that squat jack. So feel free, check in if you want to finish up right here. Join me. If you need to take a little water break, take a water break. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. So that was it. 10 minutes. My heart rate is up. I got my strength in. Now we're gonna slow it down, move to that yoga portion. All right, my friends, you made it. Last 5 minutes. It's gonna be a slow down stretch, leaving you in that happy bliss out place. So if you got a timer, set your timer for 5 minutes. Anybody can do yoga for 5 minutes. All right. So start at the end of your mat, just reach up. Big inhale, exhale, forward fold, let it go. From here, just let your head hang. You can grab for opposite elbows if that feels good and just sway side to side. Letting everything just drip off of you. You can shake your head no, nod it yes. Yes, I did all that good work. From here, walk your hands up into a plank. Find that plank one last time. Feel that strength. Press out of your upper back. Kick through your heels. Pull your belly button in. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then from your core strength, lift your hips up into down dog. So your hips go up. Your heels are driving down towards that mat. Pulling your belly button in, pressing out of your hands. Nice long spine. And then I always like to move mine a little bit. Bend your knees. Swaying your hips side to side. Your head looks back towards your thighs. Nice strong thighs. Just check them out. Send a little love to those thighs. What up, thighs? You strong as hell. I love you. And then pitch yourself forward, take your right leg, and if you can step it through, awesome. If you need to just drag it through, awesome. Drop your back knee. Press your hands into that front thigh, drop your hips down, roll your shoulders open, open that chest up. Oh yeah. So stretching out through that hip flexor. Taking a couple of deep breaths here. And then from here, plant your hands on either side. You can take your right leg and slide it to straight. If this is what it looks like, great. If this is what it looks like, also good. Everybody's hammies are different. Just bringing your chest forward a little bit. Trying to elongate that spine. Oh, and I feel it more into my calves. And then roll it back forward, plant your hands, lift your right leg up, and then switch. Take that left leg, lift, bring it on through, drop that back knee. Hips are dropping down, hands plant onto that thigh. Lift your chest up. So really think lifting up and out of those hips, not dumping down into it. So you cannot overstretch, feel supported. Supported in that stretch, it's a good thing. Open your chest. Coming back into that breath, tapping back into the body. Same side, slide your hips back, plant your hands for stability, and then see if you can pull that left hip back in line with your hips. Chest reaches forward and then down. Try and keep it easy in the rest of that body. The body really likes to displace tension. So if my hips are tight, then my shoulders will often go, okay, that's really tight. So see if you can just release and be where you're at. Bring it back, left leg swings up and back, shake it out a little bit, and then come back, flip over a little supine pigeon. So just like the hip raise that we did, but we're not gonna make it active, we're gonna make it more passive. So flex your toes towards your knee, your ankle comes to your knee on your right side, reach through, grab for the back of that right thigh, and then really gently just guide that right thigh towards your chest. I'm trying to keep my low back on the mat. I like to give a little massage side to side on that sacral space, that low back area, that bone back there. And then again, my shoulders, same thing, like to indicate, wow, your hips are really tight. So just drop them down. Timer's indicating 5 minutes are up. But I want to even us out, so take your right leg, cross it over your left, flex your right toes toward your face, and then really gently draw your left knee in towards your chest. And again, you can give just that really easy side, side. And last but not least, if you've got the time, and I highly suggest you take it, we're going to come into a resting pose. They call it Shavasana in yoga or corpse pose, and it's really where you reap all the benefits and you finish with getting still again. We started with stillness, we end with stillness. You can notice any differences from when you started to when you ended. If anything feels different, more open, tighter, whatever it is, just noticing. And then taking that time to acknowledge that work. I think so often we switch from thing to thing, so you don't actually take time to soak it in. So just take 5 breaths here. Let your legs go long. And let the ground hold you here. So legs go long, shoulders open, eyes fall closed. You can put a hand on your belly and a hand on your heart if you want, and take 5 full, deep, open mouth breaths here. Gently open your eyes. Roll yourself up. Come back to that nice tall seat. Sit up tall, feel your spine nice and long, your butt on the ground. And you did it. That's 20 minutes. You took time to check in with your body, you took time to fire it up, and then you took time to ease and slow it all down. So I hope you feel fabulous. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time.